what an honour it is to be asked by the Devon Society to judge here at Brisbane Royal. As Ken has said before, I've come up through the junior judging competitions, but a real honour to be asked by the Devon Society and the R&A to judge, so a big thank you to those guys. The heifer we've placed up on top here today, she's a real free-moving female. She's very feminine in the head there and carries herself very well through the body. A really deep hind-quartered heifer with a lot of good fleshing up over the top line. Just a real clear winner in this class. Heifer in second place, another feminine heifer, just probably lacking the muscle definition down through a hind quarter. Just probably doesn't track quite as well as the heifer on top place, but a nice heifer just the same. Thank you.
Junior champion is Miss Loma Wright from Ben Oak Devon Stud at Glencoe. Our junior bull classes, and our first class is class 171, bull age 8 months and under 12 months. We have 3 entries in this class, catalogue numbers 474, 475 and 476 to please parade before the judge. And ladies and gentlemen, we have some more information on these bulls as they parade. Catalogue number 474 weighs 435 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.24, pH and rib fat of 6 and 3, and an EMA of 70 square centimetres. Catalogue number 475 weighs 319 kilograms, an average daily gain of 0.90, pH and rib fat of 5 and 3, and an EMA of 63 square centimetres. Catalogue number 476 weighs 328 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 0.89, pH and rib fat of 6 and 4, and an EMA of 65 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 171, bull aged 8 months and under 12 months. First place goes to catalogue number 476, Little Manning Park, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. In second place, catalogue number 474, Gowan Ross Playboy, exhibited by Alison Heap. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this junior bull class.
Thank you, Candice. Well, we got a little bit more competition in this first junior bull class. Just splitting the two bulls up on front there, we've just gone on the structure correctness of the first bull. We just found he just carried himself a little bit better around the arena. Probably doesn't quite have the weight and the growth as the bull in second place, but it's just the tidiness and the structure of his hind legs and hind quarter and set up in that down through that lower hind quarter, which is what's put him up into first place. Bull in second place, a real growthy bull, just lacking, as I said, that structure correctness just down through those lower hind quarter, which is what put him into second place today. Bull in third place, still a very similar bull to the two bulls over on top, just probably lacking the power and the strength as the two bulls above. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the judging of Class 173, bull aged 14 months and under 16 months. A single entry in this class, ladies and gentlemen, catalogue number 477, to please parade before the judge. Resulting Class 173, bull aged 14 months and under 16 months. First place goes to catalogue number 477, Little Manning Able, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. The judge is going to reserve his comment to pass during the judging of the champions.
He's got that nice star.
Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to the judging of the late Richard Arnold Howell Trust Junior Champion and Reserve Junior Champion bull. If I could have catalogue numbers 476 and 477 to please parade before the judge, and if I could have catalogue number 474 ready in case required for judging of the reserve. And just the info on these bulls, ladies and gentlemen, catalogue number 476, weighs 328 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 0.89, pH and rib fat of 6 and 4, and an EMA of 65 square centimetres. Catalogue number 477 weighs 534 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.17, pH and rib fat of 12 and 8, and an EMA of 104 square centimetres. Old Howell Trust Junior Champion Bull goes to catalogue number 477, Little Manning Able, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. And our Reserve Junior Champion Bull goes to catalogue number 476, Little Manning Park, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. Sashing our Champion and Reserve Junior Champion Bulls, Ms Stephanie Heasley from Stonehaven Devon Stud in Stanthorpe. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his Champion Bulls.
Thank you, Candice. Well, Rebecca and I, we both found a little power meat machine out here in our junior champion bull. 14 months of age, 534 kilos, and just got a real fiery outlook in this bull. A real free-moving bull around the arena. A good, strong top line. A really good deep hind quarter. Just a really good bull for the Devon breed that I think will go on and perform in the later days. The bull in reserve, this is the calf that we like for his structure in the first baby bull class. Just probably outdone on the power and the strength of the bull in first place, but still a worthy winner of the reserve champion.
Thanks, Jim.
He hasn't been to one of the offices this year, but next year. He's been
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Devon ring we move to the judging of our senior cow or heifer. Our first class, class 176, is a heifer aged 20 months and under 24 months. A single entry in this class, catalogue number 478, to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 176, heifer aged 20 months and under 24 months. First place goes to catalogue number 478, Vix Lily, exhibited by Vix Stock Breeding. Our judge is going to reserve his comments for the judging of the champion class.
I was quite shocked when I came to the
Ladies and gentlemen, next class is Class 177, cow or heifer aged 24 months and under 30 months. Single entry in this class, catalogue number 479, to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 177, cow or heifer aged 24 months and under 30 months. First place goes to catalogue number 479, Little Manning Amber 2, exhibited by GE NBR Edwards. Our judge will reserve his comment for the judging of the champion class. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the judging of our final senior cow class, Class 178, cow aged 30 months and under 60 months. Two entries in this class, catalogue numbers 480 and 481, to please parade before the judge. we have a result in Class 178, cow aged 30 months and under 60 months. First place goes to catalogue number 480, Vic's Courage, exhibited by Vic's Stock Breeding. And in second place, catalogue number 481, Gowan Ross Chocolate, exhibited by Alison Heath. I'd like to invite our Associate Judge, Rebecca, to give her comments on this class.
So we place these cows in with the first cow here and then the second cow, 481. We place the first cow up higher because we believe her structure was better and she walked out very nice and she looks more feminine, which is always what you want in a cow. And her udder is very well presented, but look, she hasn't had a calf. She has a very nice hip to pin angle, which helps with calving ease, obviously. We placed this cow down in second because though she has a better growth and depth of body than this cow up in first place, we placed her down in second because we believe that the structure wasn't as good as the cow above her. She isn't quite as feminine, but she definitely does have the growth of body, which is very helpful. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to the judging of the late Richard Arnold Howell Trust Senior Champion and Reserve Senior Champion cow or heifer. If I could have catalogue numbers 478, 479 and 480 to please parade before the judge. And if I could have catalogue number 481 ready in case required for judging of reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, the late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Senior Champion cow goes to catalogue number 479. Little Manning Amber 2, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. And the late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Reserve Champion Senior Cow or Heifer goes to catalogue number 478. Vix Lily and 93, exhibited by Vix Stock Breeding. Soushing our champion and reserve senior champion cow is Mr. Gary O'Keefe from Picture Hills Devon Stud at Halliday's Point. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his senior champion cows.
Thanks, Candice. The senior champion cow that we've gone with, she just got the power and the performance out here in this class. She got the strength, the top line. The cow that we've placed in reserve just probably lacking that strength, the top line, which is what's put the cow up in top. She got a really straight, good, strong top line. A good fresh calf running along behind there, and really admire the depth of body in this cow in first place, and a real tidy udder structure. The cow in reserve, she did catch our eye back in her class. A really moderate functional female, a good feminine female, just probably, as I said before, just lacking that strength of spine to the female above her. You've got to admire the udder and the teat placement of this cow in reserve. I'd just probably like to tidy her up just slightly in her hind legs. Just probably doesn't track quite as well as the cow up in the champion position today. The heifer down in third place here, the cow, sorry, she too is a very functional cow. She's got all the structure correctness, as Rebecca commented before in her class, just probably lacking the performance, and just probably like to see her have a calf on her to go around these other two cows in our class. Thank you.
Ekka, it's a beautiful day here in Brisbane. This is the RACQ.
Thanks, Jim.
We'll be classed right now. And we are doing the RACQ nameplates. These are absolutely free. If you want to get your nameplate back to the Christian entering door, just give them your name. You can choose the colour of nameplate that you want. Sorting the line is nice and short, so if you want to come on the top of the RACQ clubhouse and get your personalised RACQ nameplate badge. Joe, you want to get our beautiful day today.
Yeah, no worries.
If you want to get yours made, make your way through here and the clubhouse now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the judging of the late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Grand Champion Cow or Heifer for 2019. If I could have catalogue numbers 473 and 479 to please parade before the judge. The late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Grand Champion Cow Heifer goes to catalogue number 473. Little Manning Miss Zena 2, exhibited by G.E. and B.R. Edwards. Our Grand Champion Cow Heifer receives the Association Sash, the Elders Shield of Excellence, sponsored by Elders, and today's being presented by Mr. Anthony Ball from Elders Studstock in North Queensland. Our Grand Champion cow receives Rejuvenate Probiotics for Gut Health, sponsored by Pharmalogic, and today being presented by Ms. Larissa Bilston from Pharmalogic. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his Grand Champion cow.
Nameplate, mate, today. Just give the team your name. Tell them
Thanks, Candice. Rebecca and I worked through these two lovely females that we've got out here for our Grand Champion. The cow that just left the ring, she just probably let us down a little bit in a hind leg structure, just coming out up against the junior heifer. She probably stood in under herself just a little bit there. And it's just the power and the strength of this baby heifer that what's got her over the cow and calf. Just that hind leg structure and the natural softness and the natural doing ability of this little baby heifer. She got really good teat length and teat placement for her age, and just a powerful heifer, which is what's put her up to the Grand Champion today.
Thanks, Tim.
Day number 1 of the Ekka. Come on inside and get your personalised RACQ nameplate. Just give the guys your name. Tell them the colour and plate you want, and they'll make it for you. Also, we're going to be playing It Pays to Belong on the main stage of the RACQ.
Ladies and gentlemen, in sashing our Grand Champion cow, there's Ms. Janet Price from Not a Lot Devon Stud, O'Connor Catholic College in Armidale. Devon ring, we move to the judging of our senior bulls. In our first class, class 180, bull age 24 months and under 30 months. Single entry in this class, catalogue number 482. To please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, some more information on this bull. Catalogue number 482, weighs 830 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 0.96, pH and rib fat of 11 and 8, and an EMA of 123 square centimetres.
Also, if you want to take advantage of the RA
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in class 180, bull age 24 months and under 34 months. First place goes to catalogue number 482, Vix Nuffield, exhibited by Vix Stock Breeding. And our judge will reserve his comment for the judging of the champion class. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the judging of class 181, bull age 30 months and under 42 months. Again, a single entry in this class, catalogue number 483, to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, some more information on this bull. Catalogue number 483, weighs 1,050 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 0.98, pH and rib fat of 18 and 12, and an EMA of 138 square centimetres.
If you want to take advantage of all the RACQ Clubhouse. We're also going to be giving away some prizes in about 5 minutes time. We are going to play Invasion with RACQ. You'd like to play that game?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in class 181, bull age 30 months and under 42 months. First place goes to catalogue number 483, Vix Millstone, exhibited by Vix Stock Breeding. And our judge will reserve his comment for the judging of the champion bull. Ladies and gentlemen, parading in the Devon ring, we have the late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Senior Champion and Reserve Senior Champion Bull judging. We have catalogue numbers 482 and 483 parading. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result. The late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Senior Champion Bull goes to catalogue number 483, Vic's Milestone, exhibited by Vic Stock Breeding. And our Reserve Senior Champion Bull, catalogue number 482, Vic's Nuffield, exhibited by Vic Stock Breeding. Sashing our Senior and Reserve Senior Champion Bulls, Ms. Bryony Looker, who's the partner of our judge and a Simmental breeder. I'd like to pass on to our judge for his comments in this class.
Thank you, Candace. So, Rebecca and I have both gone with the oldest bull in this class. You've got to admire the power and the weight and the free moving bull that went around the ring here. He's 34 months, a bit over 1,000 kilos, and still got the mobility to move out around the ring. He also comes with a real fiery head and a good strong top line, which we've been looking for all day. And you've got to admire the carcass down through the hindquarter of this bull too. The bull in reserve just probably lacking that lower hindquarter definition as a bull on top, just probably not quite as structurally correct down through that lower hindquarter, just didn't quite track and walk quite as well around the arena, which is what's put him into reserve today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ladies and gentlemen, in the Devon ring, we now move to the judging of the late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Grand Champion Bull. If I could have catalogue numbers 477 and 483 to please parade before the judge.
If you'd like to get your first prize, the RSC nameplate made free play. This race is featuring doors. All you have to do is make your way inside the RSC clubhouse, give the tent your name, tell them what colour nameplate you'd like, and they will make it for you there. And if you don't make your way inside the RSC clubhouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, the late Richard Arnold Howe Trust Grand Champion Bull for 2019 goes to catalogue number 477, Little Manning Able, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. Our Grand Champion Bull receives the Association sash, being sashed today by Ms. Liz Young from Wilson's Peach Devon Stud at Old Coralliana. Our Grand Champion Bull receives the Elders Shield of Excellence, sponsored by Elders, and today presented by Mr. Anthony Ball from Elders Studstock in North Queensland. And our Grand Champion Bull receives some Pharmalogic product of Mega Balancer, presented by Larissa Bilston, representing Pharmalogic. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his Grand Champion Bull.
Thank you, Candice. Rebecca and I took a bit of time to deliberate over our Grand Champion Bull out here. We're going with the baby bull on the strength and the power and the structure of the hind legs of this bull, which is what's just got him over the bull that just left the arena, our senior champion bull. They've both got the power and the weight and the strength for age in both categories of bulls. The bigger bull that left, he just probably didn't quite track around once we got him out here up against our baby junior bull. Just lacking the strength and the power down through those lower hind pasterns, which is what's put this baby bull up over. I think this bull's a bull to watch out for in the future. He's got a real sirey head, a good strong top line, got the carcass and the meat yield, and a real good free moving, structurally correct bull, which is what's put him up into the Grand Champion.
Make your way
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our general classes for the Devon judging today. We do now move on to our group classes. Our first class, Class 182, is a pair of females owned by the exhibitor and must be entered in the general classes. 2 entries, catalogue numbers 484 and 485, to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 182, a pair of females. First place goes to catalogue number 484, exhibited by Vic Stock Breeding. And in second place, catalogue number 485, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his group class.
Thanks, Candice. We found a really lovely pair of females out in this pair of females class. The two females we put up on top, but just the uniformity in both the females here that's got them over the pair in second. They're both functional strength females. They both track very well around the arena. The two females in second place, just a little bit of difference between their first and second heifer there. The second heifer just probably lacking the strength of their first heifer. Yes, it's just the uniformity that's got the two females above.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the judging of Class 183, a pair of bulls bred and owned by the exhibitor that must be entered in the general classes. We have two entries in this class, catalogue numbers 186 and 187, to please parade before the judge. resulting Class 183, the pair of bulls. First place goes to catalogue number 487, exhibited by Vic's Stock Breeding. And in second place, catalogue number 486, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comments on this breeding group. In a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this class 184, the Breeders' Group. This is 3 animals, both sexes to be represented, bred and owned by the exhibitor, and all animals must be entered in the general classes. We have 2 entries in this class, catalogue number 488 and 489, so please parade before the judge.
One more big gust like that.
goes to catalogue number 489, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. Second place goes to catalogue number 488, exhibited by Vic's Stockbreeding. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thanks, Candice. The team we've gone with for our breeders group, this team is full of our champions that we've had all day. You can really see the uniformity and the strength in this team. We've got the grand champion bull at the front, grand champion female at the back there to have the strength and the power as a pair together, and then putting that little cow and calf in the middle. You can really see the uniformity right through, the strength of spine, the depth of body, and the free movingness of around the arena. The team in second place, a really functional cow at the back of the team, just probably hasn't quite got the condition to the two bulls above her. The bull in second probably just lacking the free movingness and the tracking ability as the bull in front. A big powerful bull leading that team, but just probably not quite the strength and the power and the uniformity as the team in first. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our final class for the Devon breed, class 185, progeny stakes group. This is 3 animals, both sexes to be represented, all the progeny of one sire or dam, but not necessarily owned by the exhibitor, and all animals must have been entered in the general classes. We have a single entry in this class, catalogue number 490, to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a resulting class 185, the progeny stakes group. First place goes to catalogue number 490, exhibited by GE and BR Edwards. I'd like to welcome our judge to give his comments on our final class today.
Thanks, Candice. We can see the size definitely left his trademark on this team. As we've said before in this previous cow and calf and the bull up the front here, really functional uniform team. Just probably a little bull at the back there, just sort of letting the team down just slightly in the preparation, but you can see the uniformity and the trademark that the sires left in this size group. Congratulations to the exhibitors. Before I finish off, I'd like to thank Rebecca, my associate judge. She's been wonderful to work with out in the ring, and the Devon Society and RNA of Queensland for letting me judge the Devons and giving me the opportunity to judge here in Brisbane Show. A very big thank you to the Devon breed.
Devon breed for the 2019 Royal Queensland Show. On behalf of the RNA, I'd like to thank our judge, Mr. Tim White, and our associate judge, Rebecca Hutchin, for their time and comments this morning. I'd like to thank the Devon breed for their judging and their showing this morning, and I would also like to thank my stewards for their help out in the ring and here in the tent. And I'd like to thank the general public and the Devon Breeders Association for their help here today and their time and attendance. So have a good show, everybody, and we'll see you back here very shortly for the start of the judging of the Shorthorns. side beef judging. We're here today judging the Shorthorn breed, and we have our first class 350, heifer age 12 months and under 16 months. 3 entries in this class, catalogue numbers 1062, 1063 and 1064. To please pray before the judge. Our judge this morning, Mr. Tim Light. He's from Armidale, New South Wales. Tim produces red pole cattle at Laguna, west of Armidale in New South Wales, and began his stud cattle journey at O'Connor Catholic College in Armidale, where he exhibited Devon cattle from the Not a Lot stud. In 2005, Tim purchased 2 red pole heifers and a bull to start Laguna red poles. Since that time, Tim has successfully competed in numerous junior stock appraisal competitions, including Sydney and Brisbane Royal shows. He was junior ambassador for the Australian Red Pole Cattle Breeders Incorporated and served a 2-year term on the board. Tim encourages youth in beef, organising the National Red Pole Youth Camp, and for the last 12 years, he and partner Bryony managed the PLC Cattle Project in Armidale, training young women in all things cattle. In 2018, Laguna Red Poles exhibited Champion Red Pole Bull in Sydney and Champion Bull, Champion Cow and Reserve Champion School Steer at the Ekka. I'd like to welcome Tim here for his judging of the Shorthorns. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in class 350, heifer age 12 months and under 16 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1064, M. Ross Darling Girl, exhibited by Belinda Emery. In second place, catalogue number 1063, Destiny Dream of Jeannie, exhibited by Diamond Cattle Company. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this first heifer class.
Thanks, Candice. Before I start on the Shorthorn ring, I'd like to thank the RNA for asking me to judge the Shorthorn breed, and a big thank you to the Shorthorns for nominating me to judge as well. The big roan heifer I put out on top in first place. She's a big, powerful heifer. She's the oldest heifer in the class, so I really like the growth and the strength of spine in this heifer. She's a really free-moving, structurally correct female, a real feminine female that carries herself well around the arena too. The female in second place, she's probably just lacking the strength and the growth as the heifer above her, but a really feminine, sweet heifer, a really good free-moving heifer. Just probably hasn't quite got that strength of spine as the heifer above her in first place. Heifer in third place, she too is a very feminine female, a very free-moving female, just probably not quite the strength of spine and the tail head set up and the hindquarter set up as I'd like to see her in the two females above her, but still a lovely heifer. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Our next class is class 351, heifer age 16 months and under 20 months. We have 2 entries in this class, catalogue numbers 1065 and 1066. 2 please parade before the judge. have a resulting class 351, heifer age 16 months and under 20 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1065, Amabel Pepper, exhibited by Amabel Shorthorn. In second place, catalogue number 1066, Amabel Paris, exhibited by Amabel Shorthorn. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thanks, Candace. So got a lovely red heifer out in first place here. She's a really feminine heifer, a good free-moving heifer. I really like the strength of spine in this heifer. She's a good feminine heifer and she walks really well too. The heifer in second place just probably a bit straight through the front shoulder for my liking. Just probably doesn't quite track as well around the arena. Got a good strength of the spine in her, but just probably lacking the feminist and the angle through the front shoulder there as I'd like to see it. Thank you.
Judging of the Spry Shorthorns Junior Champion and Reserve Junior Champion heifer, I could have catalogue numbers 164 and 1064 and 1065 to please parade before the judge. And if I could have catalogue numbers 1063 and 1066 ready in case required for the judging of the reserve. 063 into the ring for the judging of reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spry Shorthorns Junior Champion Heifer for 2019 goes to catalogue number 1064, M. Ross Darling Girl, exhibited by Belinda Emery. And our Reserve Junior Champion Heifer goes to catalogue number 1065, Aim of Al Pepper, exhibited by Aim of Al Shorthorns. Searching our Junior Champion and Reserve Junior Champion Heifer, Mr. Ben Whelan and Miss Jen Mitchell from Alfred Creek Shorthorns of Boona. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this champion class.
Thanks, Candice. The junior champion female, as I said before, she's a really free-moving female. I really admire the growth for age in this female. She's got really good depth of hind quarter and a good feminine head to go with her. The female in reserve, she's a very similar heifer to the heifer up on top, just probably not quite the strength and the power as the heifer above her, but a really feminine functional female as well.
Thanks, Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us in the Shorthorn ring to the judging of our junior bull classes. Our first class, class 352, a bull aged 12 months and under 16 months. A single entry in this class, catalogue number 1067. To please parade before the judge. 2, bull age 12 months and under 16 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1067, Amavale Postman, exhibited by Amavale Shorthorns. Now, judge will reserve his comments for the judging of the junior champion bull. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the judging of Class 353, bull age 16 months and under 20 months. 2 entries in this class, catalogue numbers 1068 and 1069, to please parade before the judge. Weighs 564 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.09, pH and rib fat of 6 and 5, and an EMA of 108 square centimetres. Catalogue number 1069 weighs 680 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.25, pH and rib fat of 13 and 7, and an EMA of 120 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 353, bull age 16 months and under 20 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1068, Amavale Platinum, exhibited by Amavale Shorthorns. And in second place, catalogue number 1069, Amavale Polo, exhibited by Amavale Shorthorns. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this bull class.
Thanks, Candace. The roan bull that I've put up on top, this is a really good free moving bull. I really like the strength of spine in this bull. And I really admire the depth of hindquarter and the depth of body in this bull. He's just a good free moving bull as he moves out around the arena. The bull in second place, yes, he's a growthy bull, just a bit too straight in the front shoulders for my liking. Just probably doesn't track quite as free as the bull in first place, just lacking a little bit of lower hindquarter and a depth of body, and that's what's put him into second place today. Thank you.
Bulls, catalogue number 1067, weighs 548 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.12, pH and rib fat of 9 and 6, and an EMA of 106 square centimetres. And catalogue number 1068, weighs 564 kilograms, an average daily gain of 1.09, pH and rib fat of 6 and 5, and an EMA of 108 square centimetres. The 2019 Royala Shorthorns Junior Champion Bull goes to catalogue number 1067, Amervale Postman, exhibited by Amervale Shorthorns. And our Reserve Junior Champion Bull goes to catalogue number 1068, Amervale Play.
Ability in the carcass, but just probably lacking the moving and the undercarriage of the bull above him. Thank you.
Oh, good, thanks, Lucy. How are you?
entries in this class, catalogue numbers 1070 and 1071, to please parade before the judge.
Yeah, I think the first one to go. Yeah, just a smaller frame.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 355, cow aged 30 months and under 60 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1070. Amorval Millie, exhibited by Amorval Shorthorns. In second place, catalogue number 1071, Royala Isabel, exhibited by Amorval Shorthorns. As this is our only senior cow or heifer class, our Spry Shorthorn Senior Champion cow or heifer goes to catalogue number 1070, Amorval Millie M7, exhibited by Amorval Shorthorns. And our reserve senior champion cow or heifer, catalogue number 1071, Royala Isabel, exhibited by Amorval Shorthorns. Sashing our champion and reserve senior champion cows, Mr. Philip Whelan from Alfred Creek Shorthorns in Bremer. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this senior champion cow class.
Thanks, Candice. We're with the younger cow in this class. She's a really functional female, and I really think she'll go on to breed further on into the future. She's a really feminine female. She strides out and tracks around the arena very well. She got a really nice udder and a really great calf following along behind. A really deep-bodied cow, really functional female that I think will go a long way. The cow in second and reserve place, she's a big, robust, large female. Just probably like to tidy her top line up just slightly. She just probably not quite structurally correct up through the top line there, and just probably hasn't quite got the udder structure and attachments that I was looking for compared to the female above her. Just lacking a little bit of milk in those front quarters. Doing a great job on the twins, mind you. Really good to see the reproductive organs are working there very well with a great set of twins and a big, powerful cow. Just probably lacking the functionality of the cow above her. So that's my reasonings for today. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to the judging of the Spry Shorthorns Grand Champion cow or heifer. If I could please have catalogue numbers 1064 and 1070 to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Spry Shorthorns Grand Champion cow heifer goes to catalogue number 1070, Amavale Millie M7, exhibited by Amavale Shorthorns. Zashing our Grand Champion cow here today is Mr. Philip Whelan from our Foot Creek Shorthorns at Boona. Our Grand Champion cow receives a semen voucher sponsored by Spry Shorthorns and also the Elder Shield of Excellence, presented by Mr. Anthony Ball from Elder Studstock in North Queensland. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on our Grand Champion cow.
Thanks, Candice. I'd just make mention of the heifer that left the Ring 1 Junior Champion. I really do admire the size and the strength of that heifer and the growth for age, but it's just the functionality of this cow here in the ring. She's a really feminine, free-moving cow. She's a really structurally correct cow with a great heifer calf at foot, a really tidy udder structure and teat placement too, a really feminine female, and that's what's put her up on the Grand Champion today. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Shorthorn ring we start now and with our senior bulls, and we have a single senior bull here today, and in class 356 we have a bull aged 20 months and under 30 months, catalogue number 1072. Would you please parade before the judge? Ladies and gentlemen, catalogue number 1072 weighs 838 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.25, pH and rib fat of 18 and 11, and an EMA of 125 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 356, bull aged 20 months and under 30 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1072, Lincoln Job, exhibited by Lincoln and Lisa Job. As this is our only senior bull here this afternoon, he also receives the Royalla Shorthorn Senior Champion Bull and sashing our Senior Champion Bull is Miss Jen Mitchell from Alfred Creek Shorthorns in Boona. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this senior bull.
Thanks, Candace. So this is a real meat machine, this bull. You got to look at the hind quarter on this bull. He's got some really carcass attributes about this bull. It's a shame he hasn't got any other competition to compare him up to, but he's got a nice sari head, good length of spine, and a really good deep hind quarter. It'll be interesting to see him compared up to the junior champion.
Thank you, Tim. The judge. Ladies and gentlemen, the Royala Shorthorn's Grand Champion Shorthorn Bull for 2019 is catalogue number 1072. Lincoln Job, exhibited by Lincoln and Lisa Job. Sashing our Grand Champion Bull today is Mr. Logan Manwaring from Malleevale Shorthorns at Condobolin in New South Wales. Our Grand Champion Bull also receives the Elders Shield of Excellence, sponsored by Elders and presented today by Mr. Anthony Ball from Elders Studstock in North Queensland. I'd like to pass over to our judge to make his comment on this Grand Champion Bull.
Thanks, Candice. So I'd just like to make mention of the junior champion bull out the back there. I do really like the length in that junior bull and the sirey outlook in his head for age as well. I do admire that. Just probably up against this senior bull here, just probably a little bit loose in his undercarriage there, just probably not quite the hindquarter and the strength of muscle as the bull that's got up on top here. Champion bull, as I said before, he's a big powerful bull, this bull. Plenty of hindquarter, plenty of shape, plenty of red meat. Got a bit of sirey outlook there and good strong top line too, and a worthy winner of the champion ribbon.
Thanks, Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the judging of our general classes for the Shorthorns. We move now on to our group classes. Our first class, class 358, is a pair of bulls. These are bulls 8 months and under 24 months, bred and owned by the exhibitor, and the entries must be exhibited in the general classes. We have a single entry in this class, catalogue number 1073, to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in class 358, the pair of bulls. First place goes to catalogue number 1073, exhibited by Ambervale Shorthorns. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this pair of bulls.
Thanks, Candice. This is a really nice pair of bulls. When you're asked to judge a pair of bulls, you really hope to see a pair come out, and this is a pair. They've both got a similar head shape, both similar body types, both free moving bulls. Really got the uniformity that you look for in a pair, and a really great pair. It's a shame they didn't have any more competition, because they might have gone further if they had a fair bit of competition, but they're a great uniformity group.
to be represented, bred and owned by the exhibitor, and all animals must be entered in the general classes. We have a single entry in this class, catalogue number 1074, to please parade before the judge.
Go in around behind the leader, because there's an old saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in class 359, the Breeders' Group. First place goes to catalogue number 1074, exhibited by Amavale Shorthorns. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on our final class.
Thanks, Candice. This is a really great breeders group. You can really see the uniformity in this breeder. You can see where they're going with a really good functional feminine cow out in front, with plenty of milk and a real stylish female, and then two bulls with the sirey outlook in their heads and stylish bulls as well. So a real uniform package, that group, and congratulations to those breeders. Also, that's my final class in the Shorthorn, so I'd just like to thank the Shorthorn breed for asking me to judge here today, and the RNA for letting me do the Shorthorn breed. Thank you very much.
That does conclude the judging of the Shorthorn breed for the 2019 Royal Queensland Show. On behalf of the RNA, I'd like to thank Mr. Tim Light for his judging, his time and his comments here this morning. I'd like to thank the Shorthorn breeders, handlers and exhibitors for their time, their patience out the back with us. We were running a little bit late and they were always ready to go into the ring, so thank you very much for your help today. I'd like to thank our sashers and our general public here as well for their attendance and attention here this morning, and I'd like to thank my stewards for their help out the back and here in the tent. Thank you. We will move on to the judging of the South Devons. If you can just give us a few minutes to change things over. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Ring 5 2019 Royal Queensland Show. We're judging here this afternoon the South Devon breed. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome our judge, Mr. Tim Light. Tim produces red poll cattle at Laguna west of Armidale in New South Wales and began his stud cattle journey at O'Connor Catholic College in Armidale, where he exhibited Devon cattle from not a lot stud. In 2005, Tim purchased 2 red poll heifers and a bull to start Laguna red polls. Since that time, Tim has successfully competed in numerous junior stock appraisal competitions, including Sydney and Brisbane Royal shows. He was junior ambassador for the Australian Red Poll Cattle Breeders Incorporated and served a 2-year term on the board. Tim encourages youth in beef, organising the National Red Poll Youth Camp for the last 12 years, and he and partner Bryony manage the PLC Cattle Project in Armidale, training young women in all things cattle. In 2018, Laguna Red Polls exhibited the Champion Red Poll Bull in Sydney and Champion Bull, Champion Cow and Reserve Champion School Steer at the Ekka. I'd like to welcome Tim here for his time and judging this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, in the ring we have class 387, cow or heifer aged 20 months and under 60 months. Single entry in this class, ladies and gentlemen, catalogue number 1126. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in class 387, cow or heifer aged 20 months and under 60 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1126, Belinda Blossom, exhibited by the McCutcheon family. As this is our only female here today, she is also a champion cow or heifer, and she receives the association sash, and she'll be sashed here today by one of our stewards, Mr. Jack Noy. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his champion female.
Thanks, Candice. It's a real shame we've only got one South Devon cow in this class. She's a really powerful cow. She's a good, free-moving, strong female. She's a really feminine female down through her head. She's 49 months of age, but she's still got that femininity in her. She's got a really strong top line, a great udder and udder attachments underneath there with a power of milk, and doing an outstanding job on that little heifer calf following along behind. A really functional cow. A good moderate frame cow too, which is a good money making cow. It's just a real shame she doesn't have any competition to compare up to, because she would have done really well here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the South Devons, we move to the first of our bull classes, Class 388, bull age 12 months and under 16 months. 2 entries in this class, catalogue numbers 1127 and 1128, to please parade before the judge. Catalogue number 1127 weighs 419 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.06, pH and rib fat of 5 and 4, and an EMA of 104 square centimetres. Catalogue number 1128 weighs 504 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.26, pH and rib fat of 8 and 6, and an EMA of 96 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 388, bull age 12 months and under 16 months. First place goes to catalogue number 1128, Kildare Pharaoh, exhibited by the Kildare Grazing Company. In second place, catalogue number 1127, Jambilly Pocock, exhibited by the McCutcheon family. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thanks, Candice. Went for the bull with a bit more growth in this class. He's a really good free-moving, structurally correct bull, this bull in my eyes. When you watch this guy walk out, he really walks out very freely down through that lower hind quarter. He's got the strength of spine, he's got the depth of body, and he's got plenty of weight and growth for age too, which is what's put him up into the first place today. The bull in second place, this bull showing some outstanding muscling for the breed, but just lacking a bit of structure correctness when he walks down through those lower hind feet. Just got a bit of a fault there that's just cost him a place in the second place. Still a great bull with plenty of strength and plenty of power, but just probably lacking the structure correctness as the bull above him. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the judging of class 390, bull age 20 months and under 42 months. There are 2 entries in this class, catalogue numbers 1129 and 1130. To please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have some more information on the bulls as they parade. Catalogue number 1129 weighs 796 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.16, pH and rib fat of 10 and 10, and an EMA of 126 square centimetres. Catalogue number 1130 weighs 1,062 kilograms, an average daily gain of 1.22, pH and rib fat of 20 and 13, and an EMA of 138 square centimetres. Gentlemen, we have a result in class 390, bull age 20 months and under 42 months. First place going to catalogue number 1130, Gem Billy Nonu, exhibited by the McCutcheon family. In second place, catalogue number 1129, Gem Billy Naholo, exhibited by the McCutcheon family. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thanks, Candice. We're going with the older bull in this class. It's just the power and the weight of this bull, but he's still a free-moving bull around the arena, and he's still got the structure correctness to go with it. Like, you watch him step out and walk out off this mark here now, and he'll just get up and go and walk out, no worries at all. A bull of that size with that structure correctness, I'd really admire him, and I think he's a game changer for the breed too once we get him up and going. Like, he's got the meat and the power down through that lower hind quarter, and just a real sirey outlook through his head. The bull in second place, he too is a real dedication to the breed bull, a bit more traditionalised, and Still a free-moving bull, just probably lacking the power and the softness down through that lower hindquarter that the bull above him has got. Still plenty of length and frame and sire outlook about him, just probably not the power and the energy that the bull above him's got. Thank you.
And for the South Devons, we move on to the judging of our champion and reserve champion bull. If I could have catalogue numbers 1128 and 1130 to please parade before the judge, and catalogue numbers 1127 and 1129 ready if required for judging of the reserve. Number 1129 into the ring for the judging of reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in the South Devon ring. Our champion bull is catalogue number 1130. Jambili Nonu, exhibited by the McCutcheon family. And our reserve champion bull is catalogue number 1129. Jambili Naholo, exhibited by the McCutcheon family. His comments on these champion bulls.
Thanks, Candace. Well, it's sort of very similar to what I said before, but this bull up in the champion position, he's a real game changer for the South Devon breed. I really do think he's got the power, he's got the depth of hindquarter, he's got everything that I feel that the modern day red meat industry need to go down the path of. He's a very free. He's knocking up a bit in the heat now, but you watch him come off that mark when he stepped into the ring earlier. He's a very free moving bull and carries that weight very extremely well, and I'm really happy with the structure set up in those back legs and feet as well. The bull in reserve, he too is a very similar type of a bull, got the frame, got the sire out, look just lacking that little bit of hindquarter as well. And the little black junior bull out the back there, he's a very functional bull as well, just probably lacking the structure down through his lower hindquarter and those lower hind back legs, which has probably just left him out the back there for the championship, but I think he'll have his day to come as well. Thank you very much, and I'd just like to thank the Guelphy breeders, not Guelphy, South Devon breeders, sorry, the South Devon breeders for asking me to judge here today, and the RNA. It's been a real honour to judge in Brisbane for my very first time to do the 3 breeds, and I do thank the RNA very, very much for letting me do the opportunity. Thank you.
Gentlemen, in the South Devon ring, we move on to our final class, and that is our Grand Champion exhibit. So we'll put the cow against the bull here, and if I could have catalogue numbers 1126 and 1130 to please parade before the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in the South Devon ring. Our Grand Champion exhibit is catalogue number 1130, Jambilly Nonu, exhibited by the McCutcheon family. Our Grand Champion exhibit receives the Association Sash, our Elders Shield of Excellence, sponsored by Elders Limited and presented today by Mr. Anthony Ball, representing Elders Studstock, North Queensland. Our Grand Champion exhibit receives some Omega Balancer from Farmer Logic and presented today by Ms. Larissa Bilston. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his Grand Champion exhibit.
Thanks, Candice. Well, there's probably not much more I could say about this fella other than that I really do like this bull. He's just a very free-moving bull around the arena. I do like that cow very much. She's a very impressive cow. She just probably hasn't quite got the power and the presence to go forward and be a breed-changing animal that this bull can be. But congratulations to both exhibitors.